Yo,
Yo, what's good?
what's going on? What goes on? What goes on? What's
Hey,
good, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Built for this network, present
yeah,
to you the
yeah,
Jersey Connect Show, baby.
yes, sir.
Yeah, where the rocker meets the crown holder on Built for
Yes,
This
sir.
Radio. We on Twitch. Make sure you check us out, twitch.com/ Bill underscore four underscore this underscore
That,
network. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
underscore,
you know,
underscore.
underscore
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
that,
Just
and the
keep under,
third.
yeah, just keep underscoring and scoring and scoring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I
Till we
mean?
get a final tally, and then we'll know where we at.
Exactly. Where we at?
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Uh, Shout out to DJ 12 on the Miss Cloud side. He rocking right now, home style.
Yes, sir.
On that House Wednesdays. Rock, I was trying to send out as many alerts as possible. So I think
Yeah.
that's what you're doing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sending out alerts to you for
just send out a few, man. You know, not a lot. You know, like
yeah.
when we get to the our regular day on Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? We be more coordinated because, man, shit, I'm to the point, man, shit, I'm shoo, bruh. I feel like I'm worn down for 2 days of grinding, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
once we get back to, doing what we do on a regular, then I'll be able to have all this shit situated before the time for the show. You know what I'm saying? And shit,
Facts,
man. So
facts,
you see,
facts.
but you see, we on at 8:30. You know what I'm saying? We usually make this shit
We be
happen a
on
little
that
earlier.
8. Yeah,
hmm
yeah. We usually be on that 8. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean? Oh shit.
it's one of them nights. Tonight's the night. One of those nights. Everything is bright. You know what I'm saying? Lights and everything. We glooming and grooming. You know, definitely that, man. Uh, Number one Chief Rocker Jersey Burn here on this Jersey Connect show. You see, we got a little logo. You know what I'm saying? We ain't want to try to, be like everybody else and get this glamour shit. We went and got shit that match what we about the character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
So, so shout out to the creator of this logo. Shout out to DJ Poetic Scenes. You
that's
know what I
right.
mean? Who hooked us up daily and came through in a clutch with this
Yeah,
logo. You know what I mean? That
yeah.
that really it's really us. The map of New Jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just we not just in a particular box. We representing the whole Jersey.
The
You know what I
whole
mean? No matter what county, what state you in, we representing the whole
hey,
damn thing.
from Bergen County to down there past Cherry Hood, Cherry, Cherry Hill.
Cherry Hill,
yeah,
yeah,
just before the end of the turnpike where you hit Delaware. You know what I'm
man,
saying? So
yeah.
yeah. We got the whole thing right there in front of you. We got the whole
From
goddamn
from
wide
the
world in your
word
hands.
up, from the
Yeah,
bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom, baby. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
pretty much,
So what's
man.
been
Shit.
going on, man? I know you said your week was, you know what I mean, super crazy and stuff like that. You had a hell of a
Bro,
grind day. You know what I mean?
bro.
Uh, did, did your did your did your grind day go according to plan, or did you have a couple of goddamn what the hell is going on right now?
What happened? Oh, you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I thought something had happened. You said, "Oh, what the hell going?" I didn't know what the. Oh, you talking about one of them type of days? Well,
Yeah.
um, it really it really wasn't like one of them type of days, you know, where you go through the shit with the people, even though the people always
Right.
gonna be fucked up, right? It's just that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you feel like you're working backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
like
a fact.
if your situation is to the point where uh, you're supposed to be more like in a better situation. I didn't feel like that the last week or these 2 days. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like that. So it's just probably a lot of mental going on. Um, Not really succeeding the way I want to succeed. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to get back to the drawing board and try to make this picture look better. You know, 'cause, I'm tired of this picture having some mistakes in it, and you know I'm trying to find out how I'm gonna correct it. You know, but it's gonna be
Right.
corrected. Believe me, it's definitely gonna
Oh,
get
it's
corrected.
going down. It's
Oh
going
yeah,
down.
oh yeah, it's definitely going down. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about Love Town.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything, my thing is everything, time has its place. You feel what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Time
yeah,
has its place. It might not be
yeah.
when you want it, but if you leave it in God's hands, He'll put it right on time when you need it. You
Oh
know what I
yeah,
mean?
oh yeah, definitely that,
So,
definitely that. Hey, so
so
what networks we on tonight?
we just doing Twitch tonight.
Oh,
We
okay,
doing
yeah,
Twitch
yeah,
tonight.
okay,
We
yeah,
doing we on YouTube, of course, and Twitch. Please make sure y'all go like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell
yeah,
on this here YouTube channel or built for this radio. Please spread the word out. Tell a friend who could tell a friend who could tell a million. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Now see, if you can do that part, then I'll be happy with that. You go tell a motherfucking million. And then a million motherfuckers be attached to every time we send an alert out. I ain't gotta send no motherfucking alert. If we got a
Yo, you
million.
made me spit my juice out, man. Word up. You made me spit my juice out. Shout out to Poetic Sin. She says she background listening. Appreciate you, Poe. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely. What up, Poe? You see Jersey in the
Home
house.
style music. Yes, sir. The
What's up,
creator
Chubba
of this
brother?
here good logo. Poetic Sins will be on, I think, at 9 o'clock or 9:30 tonight. Home
Yeah,
style music channel on that Miss Cloud House Wednesday. My brother
yeah.
Jungle Brother Zulu Cast
It's
COO.
up in
Make
here.
sure you go and subscribe and follow him as well.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
definitely
mean?
that. Yeah, I gotta let the little bling hang, and then you know the logo. You know what I'm saying? You know I
Yeah,
got.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Big
gotta
time.
let
Shout out to you, Poe, for doing the logo. You know what I mean? Uh yeah, she just confirmed 9:30 for House Wednesdays with HSM. So,
right,
you know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah,
We appreciate you, Poe, for just locking in. I know you got prep for your show in a few, but just showing love and support and doing what you do for us. We definitely gonna show that love back real soon. You know
right.
what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, definitely. I gotta get with you too, Pope. You know what I'm saying? I had a project I had in mind for a minute. I just never, hollered at you like I should have. Shit. I got so much shit, on my mind, or within time, within time of timing and lifing.
Like life be lifing. Life be
Yeah,
lifing.
yeah.
You know
So,
what I mean?
you know, and then I'm trying to keep up with these Knicks. So, a lot of shit been going on, but I'm gonna have it right. I'm gonna get it right, man. That's real, man.
Word.
But yo, man, I I get these little alerts from the one of the news stations down here. It's ABC, but they call it what they call it. They call it it's channel 2 down here. So they say I forgot how it goes as far as the channel, right? But anyway, I get
Mhm.
alerts from them, right? So
Right.
I got this alert today, and I happened to read it just a few minutes ago, man. This Lyft driver, 35 years old, was giving this young boy a ride home, and it must have been off the clock. So if the young boy, I don't know if he see they ain't explaining this shit. I didn't watch the news. Maybe if I'd have watched the news, I'd have got better detail. You know, I'm trying to
Right.
read the shit off the phone, the little clippings they had. But anyway, the young boy shot and killed the driver. The driver was 35. The young boy looked like
Damn.
he looked like he probably about 19, 18. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he didn't go. He stayed in the car. So when the police pulled up and, seeing the car pulled over, didn't know what was going on, that's when he found out the driver was shot. The kid was still in there. So now he in jail, the driver gone. So that kind of makes me think at times, man,
You
is
never
this shit,
know.
is this shit worth it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the closest I came to transporting people was when I worked for this limousine company for a little while, right? But a
Mm-hmm.
police officer owned the limousine company I used to work for. So I didn't really worry about that because he had all kind of cameras. He even had the cameras, like if you have an accident, they know who fault it was. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, because
Right.
when we went through training, we seen all this shit. But yeah, it makes you wonder sometimes, Knox, because this guy called me yesterday. Like when you get a ride, like I could be taking a ride somewhere and they may give me another ride because they know I'm almost finished with that one, and then it ain't too far from going to get the other one. So the guy called me and see, you never called a driver complaining about another driver. To me, yeah, man, one of y'all drivers fucked me up and left me out here. And me and him was about to get into it, man. I was about to bust his ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm not at the spot that the ping is gonna lead you to. I'm down the street at the so and so. By you telling me all that, I automatically knew what I was gonna do. As soon as I dropped
Mm-hmm.
this woman off, finished with her, I'm hitting the motherfucking cancellation button on him. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I hit the cause I ain't.
Exactly.
If you wouldn't have never told me, and then I picked you up and you telling me all this shit, that's a whole different story. But
Right.
by you telling me, man, I ain't had no love for you, bro. You know, you call another motherfucker up and you tell him that story and see if you get picked up. Ain't nobody got
And,
time for that shit no more, man.
and I,
It's
I personally think you, when I say you guys, I mean Lyft and Uber drivers.
right.
Y'all is more vulnerable than the regular cab driver.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
the cab driver's got a divider between the actual driver and the passenger.
A lot of
Y'all
lift,
in
not to cut you off, but a lot of lift drivers got that too. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
right.
I'm like
And
this, man.
see and see that, and I'm gonna tell you, it's still
Mm-hmm.
vulnerable because you
Yeah,
still a bullet could still penetrate that little soft part of the seat and go through your
yeah.
motherfucking back. You
Especially
feel what
those,
I'm saying?
yeah, especially those hollow point ones. They definitely got
Right,
that too. You know?
right. So it's like, yo, this is why I believe you guys should have some type of insurance, bro. Cause
Yeah.
that man lost his life over driving a passenger somewhere. Now, is Uber Lyft gonna cover him?
But
Is they gonna send
hold
him a
up,
package deal?
hold up. I don't know. That's why I was telling you. I don't really know the whole story because he may have been doing this off the clock.
Ah,
He could
so if
have
he
turned
off
it.
the clock, they
He
not
could have turned
liable.
it. He could have turned his app off and just gave the young man because it probably the way they talking it was like probably like early in the morning, like 3, 4, 5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? For him to say, he's seeing young boy walking, he asked him, did he need a ride? That's one thing I'm not doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
So
one
he
thing.
did that on the arm. If he did that just on the strength, then yeah. They not Lyft ain't gonna or Uber, whoever he worked for ain't gonna be liable. But see, okay, and that sounds strange in itself. Cause why
Right.
would you sit there and pick a boy up 5 in the morning to drive him where? So
Yeah.
what was that driver attention? You see what I'm saying? Cause you got a lot of sick people out in the world. We don't know what that driver was on either.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Now
So
you
we don't.
see, I didn't think that. I didn't think about him too. You know?
Right. Right. That now if we thinking about the type of time he's on, he's
Right.
seeing a young boy, hey, you need a ride? The young boy ain't thinking, okay, cool. But he not thinking the young boy strapped or nothing, but he probably got some motherfucking pedophilia mindset on his motherfucking mind. Probably went to go try to take him, and old boy just pull out and chitty chitty bang bang. You feel what I'm saying? But we don't
Yeah.
know that side of it
Mm,
because it looking like young boy just shot him cold blood. So
right.
that's why I think it's more to this story than boy just sitting there and wanted to shoot a motherfucker. Not saying the boy ain't had that attention, but we don't know why that driver picked up that boy off the clock.
Right.
What was
Right.
the
Right.
attentions there? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
That's
Right.
crazy. Jungle Brother say fly as logo. Thank you very much. T Man in the building.
What up, T man?
Eye of the Storm in the building. Happy hump day to you, my brother.
Hmm.
Appreciate you. Yeah, man. So in the sense of that, Rocker,
Yeah.
I will wait till more of the story out and see. The thing is, they gon' the driver was white, black, what?
Both of them was black. The driver
Okay,
had no dreads. They didn't get really fully grown, and the young boy looked like a young innocent joker. But those be the ones that's treacherous in, the ones that look innocent. You know what I'm saying? He just looked
that's
like
what I'm
a
saying.
regular, yeah, yeah. He just looked like a regular young boy. But you know, he had attentions. He out there that time of morning. You know, so I don't know. But
But
it's
that
fucked up though, man. Cause you know, I
right,
do this type
it's
of
so
work.
it's so many questions to be asked of why that man ain't turned on his app, why he out that early in the morning with, and why that young boy is out that early in the morning,
Well,
and why he decide to give that young boy a ride like that.
I'm gonna tell you something. Lyft and Uber runs 24/7. It be jokers out throughout the morning. You know, it be jokers out
Right,
throughout. All, you know, some people work night up into the morning, then they go home, or they go, get some hours sleep, and then they go do whatever they got to do. You know, what I'm saying,
right,
some people work it
right.
like that. You know, yeah, definitely that, man. But all in all, I know the whole story tomorrow because I'm
Yeah,
definitely
they
gonna
gon'
research.
somebody gonna tell it all. Somebody
Yeah.
gonna tell it all for
Well,
sure.
if the young boy ain't in the game, he probably tell it all. You know what I'm saying? Uh, five out of 7, he probably in the game. For him to be
Yeah.
out that late like that, and then he scrapped. Because I'm telling you, ever since the governor here, all these states that got these redneck governors, since they changed the law about you don't have to carry a permit to carry a gun, it's been like
Hmm.
wild, wild west out here, man. Motherfuckers are getting shot and killed every day here. Um, a joker set off in the grocery store the other day. About 5 motherfuckers was hit. I think 2 died. Police got shot on. 3 of them went to the hospital. They were showing one
Mm.
police helping the other one down the street to get away from all that because they was coming down the street like this because they went to the door.
Right.
The first the first group went to the door. Probably about 2 or 3 of them.
That's
Oh
the
boy,
worst thing you could do, man, is
oh boy,
just
open
give
the
a
door.
motherfucker free license to carry.
Yeah, oh boy, oh boy, open the door. He said, rat a tat tat, and all the cops scattered. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it
Damn.
ain't funny, but to see the video of one cop helping another one down the street because he was shot probably in the leg or something. Or, you know,
Right.
he was hopping. And I didn't see the other two. They probably still laying down by the house. You know?
Yeah.
It's just been a lot of shit going on, man, as far as violence here in the ATL. And the black leaders is not realizing the reason the violence like here because your motherfucking government official that the White House supposed to be running
Right.
did this fucked up rule about the gun law. You know what I'm saying? And y'all not trying to veto him for his decision. You know what I'm saying? If you representative of Georgia, we got about 3 of them. The last
Right.
2 was the white guy Offenset, whatever his name is, Office, whatever. And then
Right.
Raphael Warnock. You know, the white boy trying to get the mail system going good here. Because you know that guy Trump put in the House to be the postmaster general that runs all the mail in the United States. He fucking
Mm-hmm.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
The facility down here, they moved
Mm-hmm.
from one major facility to a bigger one because they about to close down some facility so they can have everything coming out this one big major one they made, right?
Right.
They've been having problems since they moved in this motherfucking mail. They show mail spitting out the machines and shit, packages and mail and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's a delay. They got trucks that gotta unhook their trailers and leave it on a lot until they can get to them because they so bagged up on the docks. People down there in that little city of Palmetto is going to the post office every day saying, "Hey, where my mail at? I get mail every day. Where the fuck my mail?" Or these businesses, where our mail at? We waiting for shit.
Right.
Uh, my homeboy told me that a motherfucker on a gun shop knew his shit was on the truck. So he said, "Hey, could y'all go open the truck and let me get my shit?" He had shitloads of guns. Imagine that shit got in the wrong hands.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody talking about, especially people from Georgia, everybody talking about, yeah, man, Georgia's the place to go, man. Atlanta and this and that and all that. Man, these motherfuckers crazy, man. This shit ain't no. I bet you Jersey and New York is right now better than what's going on there. Because I look at the news up there. The shit going on up there is regular shit. You know, as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned. You know, when I looked at from when I left there, you know.
Right.
But down here, this shit is about to be a war, bro. If all these young boys, I mean, babies is carrying guns.
That's the scary part. I shouldn't say
Yeah.
sad. It is sad, but it's scary. Cause you got less than a teenager kid is sitting there getting hold to these weapons, man.
Yeah.
And and it, bro, for
Mm-hmm.
real. And can you imagine if this is like this now? Can you imagine the re-election and getting this orange head motherfucker back in office? Oh shit,
You know,
bro.
Big Tigger had Biden on the radio today. You know, he interviewed and did a phone thing with him, right?
Okay.
And Biden just Biden just let people know, y'all vote for Trump. I'm letting you know what you're gonna be going up against. You know what I'm saying? Uh, y'all blame me for not doing this and that for the motherfuckers over there in Israel and all that. Cause Morehouse said when he come to speak this weekend at their graduation, they were gonna turn around and don't look at him on stage. All right, you know, you got your right, but majority of y'all are black. Is is Africa going through this shit? You know what I'm saying? I understand, your Palestinian brothers or whoever going through this shit, understand what they're going through. But at the same
Hmm.
time, is they helping us when they was killing all us black people? What other
Mm.
country helped us or came over here and helped us protest and all that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
I mean, even some of their
Oh, that's
people, like
real.
like like the people out there protesting now on these colleges and stuff like that. Ain't none of them. I ain't see none of them out there when we talking about Black Lives Matter or we marching and shit like that. You know,
Thank you.
I
Thank
ain't see
you.
none of them.
Thank you.
So we
Thank you.
always got a motherfucking heart for everybody else, but we ain't got a heart to take care, get our people together. We ain't got a
At
heart to
all.
love one another. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
We ain't got that. No, and so
At all.
until we can get this shit together, man, we in the world of trouble right now, bro.
We is. We
We in the
is.
world of trouble.
We is.
Yeah.
We really is. And that's the sad part, man.
Right.
That's the
Right.
sad part. Cause we 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 know, but we don't recognize it and acknowledge it
Right. Right.
until it's too late. You feel what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's the sad part. We gonna acknowledge it when the shit really hit the fucking fan. It's
Yeah.
the same thing when we had intel on 9/11. We knew we had the intelligence about 9/11, but guess what we did? We slept on the shit. Guess what happened? The fucking towers got hit.
You know what? After watching that picture I keep telling you about, uh, Designated Survivor,
Right.
I believe that Bush knew this shit was gonna happen. Cause you see, he went and got
Yes.
who was one of the head motherfuckers over there? Saddam Hussein or somebody like that. Who was the motherfucker?
Oh, Saddam Hussein. Yeah.
Yeah. He went and
Mm-hmm.
got him. He went and got him and his family and put him on one of our jets and flew them back home. Cause you know the UN, it's a whole strip in DC. The UN, all the
Right.
different nations got a building where it's office spaces, apartments and stuff like that, where they stay at,
Right.
right? The UN is protected. But if they would have knew he was here, he would have been protected. But you know, just like them rednecks jumped all on the Capitol and act like a fool, they would have got down there
Mm-hmm.
in the UN and tried to get him and his people. So he got his people out of here. So I believe our government, somehow our government knew this shit was gonna happen, and
Right.
they turned a cheek on that shit.
They did, bro. If you talk about Virginia, the CIA in itself, they get all of this shit. They got too many motherfucking co-defenders or confident informants and all this shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Right.
Poetic Sin said my son's school just sent out a letter that includes how to properly lock up guns in the home. Crazy, this is a new thing, especially for elementary school. And
Hey,
see,
yeah. Hey, Poe,
that's
I'm gonna tell you
sad.
some. I'm gonna tell you some more heartbreaking shit, and you need to really stay with the boys. You know, at this critical time right now, from now until at least they get it to the 8th grade, getting ready to go to high school. Tell them, don't let nobody try to recruit them and being in game. They started in the fucking 5th grade. This lady got in my
Yeah,
car. She said her nephew is a part of the gang. He only in the 5th grade. I'm like, really? She said, yeah, they recruiting them long, young. They ask them how you been treated at home. And you know, if you got an ass whooping last night, you're gonna think about that ass whooping, right? So
right.
you're gonna be like, um, my
You
mom
gonna
be tripping.
go.
My mom be
Yeah,
tripping and shit like that, you know. But I tell you what,
yeah.
they show them some money. Hey, come on, come with me for a minute. And I'm gonna show you some shit, introduce you to some things. They're not gonna kidnap them, but they're gonna introduce them to shit that you never wanted them to be a part of. And
Right.
once they see how everybody else living, how free you can be and whatnot, they're gonna be part of that game. But that joker gonna keep coming, feeding them money, feeding them money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. You know?
Yeah. And that's
Uh,
real.
And
We and that's for anybody who has nephews, sons, you know what I mean? Daughters, nieces. Get a hold of them now. Let them know to be a leader, not a follower. You feel what
true
I'm
that.
saying?
True
Let
that.
them know.
Yeah, you
Let
gotta
them
let you
know.
gotta tell
Implant that
you gotta
now
tell them
for
this
real.
every day. You gotta tell them this before they go to
Every
school.
day. Yep.
Before they don't be a follower, be a leader, and stay
Be a
with
leader.
stay with the teacher and the good students, because you can tell who good and who not.
Right. Yep. T-Man said, check out In Plain Sight documentary. I gotta tell you know what, T-Man? I did see that come across my feed one day, and I didn't. I put it on the side of watch later, but I'm gonna check that out. Jungle
What's
Brother
your name?
said, "Embassy is raw. The embassy is raw.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like the
UN and all of them, right?" T-Man say, "Tell us about the US 9/11 being in it." Hey, a lot of people, and that's a conspiracy, what they call a conspiracy theory too. A lot of
yeah.
people thinking it was an inside job based out of the towers drop. Like it was certain things planted in the building and
Mhm.
stuff for it, because the tower just didn't lean
Okay,
when the planes hit. You know what I mean? That thing fell straight like dominoes effect, bro.
brother,
Just straight
check this
down.
out. Check this out. The way they hit this building, it's like they was going over it over and over. Cause they don't have tall buildings like that over there, right? Them
Exactly.
countries. So they told them what part of the building to run that plane in. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
The
And
angles.
they probably had documents showing them how to hit that motherfucker. And that's how they
Right.
did it. That's why the building came down like it did. Making sure when it come down, anybody below, you're gonna be trapped.
But guess what we did? We trained the motherfucker who organized the whole shit. Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
He had US Army or military training. So naturally he knew how to motherfucking, like you said,
Uh-huh.
coordinate and hit certain angles and whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's the shit that's crazy as hell.
Oh
Cause
yeah.
it's like, yo, I mean, bruh, but that is a conspiracy theory that's going on. Poetic says some things don't add up right on the day, like the plane crashing in the field, but no debris found.
Um, the reason that plane crashed in the field is that's the plane that was going towards the Pentagon in D.C. And them people bum rushed and fucked the pallet up. I don't know what happened after that. Maybe somebody, one of their people, seen. No, they probably was like, "SOS, we've been attacked by the passengers," and they probably shot it out the air.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because they
saying?
said
They probably
it
shot it
was
out the air.
nobody's found or nothing in that nature.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right. Yeah, that plane was shot in the air, and everything just pieces
Yeah,
probably was
but
everywhere.
but they ain't gonna tell it. They ain't gonna tell it.
Oh
Shout out
no.
to A Trap B, End of the Bench Media in the building. Make sure you go to his YouTube channel, like and subscribe. He said, "What's up, the Chief and Anthony slash Knox." Poetic Sin said the
Hey,
Pentagon
Trap.
got hit, but no plane debris in sight. That was another thing that was big time conspiracy too, Poe. When the Pentagon got hit on that one side of the building, they said, I don't know if it was casualties or what, but they definitely hid some shit that was in there. You know what I mean? Because you rarely heard about that Pentagon being hit, like for real. They said it been hit, but that story was like really on the bottom. You know what I mean? It
Right.
was really on the bottom. Like nobody wasn't really talking about it, like real
Nah.
crazy.
This shit is a lot of
So
shit. A lot of shit they didn't talk about. They didn't want to talk about it. But
right,
they want everybody to be kumbaya and be together. You know what I'm saying? Now you want me to be
right.
together with you, but then you treat me like shit any other time. You know what I'm saying?
Any
Now
other time.
you need me now. But before, it was like, man, fuck that motherfucker. I ain't giving him no loan. If I do give him a loan, it's gonna be a 21, 29%. You know?
Yeah.
Goddamn agents come over here and get 0%. So, other people too, but I use them because uh, I had a guy in college that was agent that told me he had just got a loan and he had
Hmm.
0% interest. So back then in college, I wasn't thinking about credit cards. I didn't give a fuck about credit cards. But it stayed in my mind as I got older. And then you apply for credit cards, and then they got 19, 21% and all that shit. I'm like, what? This motherfucker told me back in college he had a 0% interest. That's when somebody told me. They come over here, they get offered that. You know?
Hmm.
I don't know, man. Society's
Yeah,
fucked up.
it's fucked up how people from other countries could come over here and get more than the people who was born here. You know what I mean? So that makes me think, okay, if I move to Amsterdam, can I get more than what the actual the residents in Amsterdam get or Australians get?
Hey
You know
man,
what I mean?
remember I told you the word that was spreading around about us over there? About we got tails, we monkeys. So
Yeah,
what makes you think they want to give a monkey some money? I mean, it ain't funny, but that's being realistic. You know,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, we can go over there and live for a minute, and then they have trust in you, and then you working over there or whatever, then things may start coming your way, but when you first go over there and you ask, when you go over there, see, for one, our money is more than theirs. So if you go over
Yeah,
there with your, you go over there with American money, put it in the bank, that shit gonna triple their money.
right.
Because they gonna ask you, do you want to exchange? So if you got, say you got 2 million, you change a million, you keep a million American money. You know what I'm saying? You may have to get you a safe and keep that in your safe. But you take a million and put it
Hmm.
in the bank and let it triple as far as their money and keep it in the bank. So that's the money you use. But your United States money is your money whenever you decide to go back and visit, something like that. But
Hmm.
yeah, man. If they know you got some money, they know they do something for you. But if you going over that
It
motherfucker and you ain't big balling like that, shit.
you in the struggle.
Yeah, that
You in the
motherfucker gonna tell
struggle.
you. That motherfucker gonna tell you, we got a lot of jobs.
Yeah, yeah,
We got a
yeah.
lot of jobs.
Put
Do you want to work?
push this mop, wash this window.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. And
That's
and and, and,
basically it.
and to everybody out there, no, I ain't drinking none. I just a little bit of soda. You know what I'm saying? Pepsi at that. You know?
Hey, whatever's in the red cup stays in the red cup,
Yeah.
brother.
And only reason I
Yeah, I
usually
mean,
I usually drink the Pepsi out the bottle, but I put some ice in there, but with ice.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah,
Poetic Sin says a plane crash gotta have debris in a black box. I believe they do have the black box, Poe. They just not gonna expose it. That's G14 classified.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's G14 classified like a motherfucker. Doesn't take
yeah,
away from the losses, but reasoning behind it all. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
It just it's one of them things like what's the new saying? Make it make sense. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It doesn't
definitely.
make sense. You know what I mean? My brother D Great is in the building. What up, D Great? You know what I mean? Big Gudio.
Yeah, we also
Uh
got DJ Mokadane up in the house, man. Condolence still go out to you, bro. Our
yeah,
prayers go
prayers
with
and
you too.
condolences. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Poetic Sin said, plus the Pentagon said reports there wasn't a plane anywhere before the explosion. So that makes me, if she's saying that, what you saying, Paul, makes me further think that it was an inside job. Somebody planted that shit.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I wish we could do a fucking a video somebody got a big TV, we do a video and watch this picture I was talking about, Designated Survivor,
Yeah.
because you got crooks. Okay, government gives out contracts, right? They hire different type of companies for different type of jobs and work within the United
Mm-hmm.
States. So these companies are from everywhere. You got companies from
Right.
Russia, Germany, all the different, like that, like you know, the UN. They just asked the UN to get some of your people, and these be people that used to be in different type of intelligence or military stuff like that. Then you got your people from the United States that was all of the fucking Rangers, this whatever SEALs, all the different type of units. They form little
Right.
companies to do work for the United States, and a
Right.
lot of times, majority of them are crooked. This picture show you that one of these groups went out just like the Flint water was made bad, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
They went to this little town and spread some type of disease through their water. So right then and there, when I seen that on this, I said, that's the same shit they did in Flint. The same motherfuckers that doing it now. You know, not the ones doing it in the movie, but the same type of group and organization that's doing it
Right.
now did it in Flint. A lot of other shit that's going on here in the United States. These same motherfuckers that got government contracts are doing it. Whatever your
Right.
crooked, it ain't got to be the president giving these orders. It's all these other motherfuckers below the president give orders to do some dirt. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
fact.
It's never the president. Only president I know that'll do some stupid shit like that was Trump. You know, that's why we
Right.
can't have that bitch back in office. And that's real.
At all. At all.
Mm-hmm.
Poetic sensei, I'm hushing before the people come and get me. They already gonna get you, Poe.
Oh hell yeah, yeah, definitely that, man. But be great. I don't know if your ear's still on. And A Trap, you know, I know y'all do that driving sometimes. You know, um, this morning, I mean, well, today I just found out a Lyft driver that was 35 years old,
Hmm.
uh, picked up a young kid. Probably it had to be like Knox between 3 to 5 in the morning. He seen a young boy walk. He asked him need a ride. He said, "Yeah." He got in. They found the dude dead in the car, and the young boy still was in the car. So the young boy got arrested, and they still don't know the story of what happened. But like Knox said, for the driver to pick him up off the app, right? He could have been sick in the head. It was probably trying to do something to this young boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they had a driver, a Uber driver, one time pulled this girl. No, he dropped the girl off where she's supposed to be going, and they must have been talking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you had conversation with these people, and he must have knew that she was going home by herself. By herself, nobody was at the house. He pulled her out the car into the house and raped her. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
my thing is, sometimes when you think you're doing something good, because this benefit people, because a lot of people don't have cars, and down here in Georgia, you need a fucking car. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like up in Jersey, New York. I wouldn't be catching no ride share that much, as long as I know how to catch that bus or them trains. The train put you damn near home. You may you
Yeah.
may you may only need to catch one bus to get to the house. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't that
Yeah.
far. So see down here, their system is not that good because they don't go to a lot of different areas they need to go to. So
Mm.
train and bus system down here is kind of shaky. You know, but all in all, man, it don't have to just be you ride sharing and all that. No, just like I was saying earlier, how all these young boys, even the little kids, got guns out here today. You don't have to be really doing this. You could be just riding. You know what I'm saying? And you can blow your horn at somebody, like, yo, the light changed, or somebody cut you off, you blow the horn or something, or cuss them out or something. These jokers is shooting you, man. I seen I seen the Joker get off the highway after he done cussed the Joker out from cutting him off. Got off the highway. The guy in the truck went right behind him and caught up to him at his house. The guy had his phone on, so you could see all this shit happening. Got up to his house
Mm.
and went up to the window and told him, I'll blow your motherfucking brains out. You do that shit again. Now, that got to be a sick motherfucker to get off the highway just to threaten you in your driveway. You know what I'm saying? That's some crazy shit there, man.
That's real crazy. That's real crazy. And it's scary, bro. Again, it's scary because y'all risking y'all lives. Yeah, it
Yeah,
ain't like y'all getting an hourly rate for this shit. Y'all going
right.
by basically whatever is pinged on the app. We don't
Mm-hmm.
know the mentality of any fucking body that
Right.
gets in your car. You feel what I'm saying?
And and what's the sad thing about this share ride thing? They had a little strike down here, 1 day strike down here because they tired of lifting over, not paying you more. All right, you may get a 30, it may be Lyft may get a $30 ride, but only give you nine something or $10 off that 30. And you could be going like you may go pick the person up because the only thing they put down there is the minutes, right? And the miles, right? Say you may have a stop that's about 15 minutes away,
Hmm.
about 5.6 miles. That's a lot for that little bit of money they're giving you. Because when you pick
Yeah.
them up, you got to take them to where they going. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that be more minutes and miles too. So
Yeah.
all in all, they're not really paying you for that whole round trip. And I
And,
don't know. I don't know whatever came out of that, man, because I'm not that deep in it, man. Because I'm retired, so I shouldn't really be doing this anyway. But Social Security, until you get a certain age, they let you make a certain amount. Once you get that certain age, then you can make more. My age is
mhm,
67. When I get 67, I can make more than $22,000 and still get Social Security. You know,
mhm.
but that still ain't no money. 23,000.
And,
You
and that
know.
and that's what I'm saying. That's bruh. And they not even offering y'all. Okay, you not gonna get what you get, not including what if you stuck in traffic and all that shit. But it's
Right.
like y'all not even offering no type of benefits, no type of medical or health insurance or nothing.
Right.
Not even no type of life insurance.
Right.
You feel you ain't gotta give me but offer me the at least the life insurance because that's what the fuck I'm risking my life.
Yeah.
So at least grant me that type of wish. You know
Man,
what I
shit.
mean?
That's just like when I was in the Navy. My first job was on a flight deck till I found a job that I ain't had to be on a flight deck no more. Right. I was
Hmm.
launching the helos and recovering them. You only get one check a month. They call that hazardous duty. They only give you one. They only give you that money in one of your checks. You get paid twice a month, and only one of them checks you get that hazard duty. You should have been getting that money in both checks that month, but they only
Right.
gave out one, and that was dangerous, man. Cause while we launching our helos, because we're the first to take off and the last, because we like sonar, we search for submarine and other
Right.
vessels close to us, and we recover. If a pilot got to eject, we got to go rescue him. So we up there launching helos. The jets are all around us, and these other birds that's on there,
Right.
they turning up. You can feel the exhaust hitting you, and only thing you got from stopping you from get flying off that boat is these little round gutter holes with like a triangle where you can put your fingers in and grab it and try to hold. But shit, not with gloves on. How the fuck you gonna grab that motherfucker, man?
Right. So if you don't got a good grip on that, you pretty much fucked.
Your
You
helo,
gone.
your helicopter got to get up there in a hurry and go get your ass.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, our government is the most fucked up, and I know they probably chiming in, observing, but this is freedom of
Definitely.
speech, and this type of speech need to be said on what they call those open house or round table.
Yeah.
This needs to be discussed with the government how we feel as people. You know,
Right.
I feel that we don't have the strong enough black people that's gonna go up there and do this shit, man. Everybody looking for their pocket, that mighty dollar. I'm gonna keep my position because I'm getting paid good. You know what I'm saying? And I get to fly here and go here, and I get paid for going these engagements and stuff like that. They're not thinking about us, bro. You know, that's why I wish I had me a motherfucking entourage that like the Black Panthers or somebody, because the Black Panthers was when that boy got killed down in Albany, the one that was
Right.
running. Yeah,
Right.
they was down there for that whole trial and decision and everything. They was walking loaded. You know what I'm saying? If I
Mm.
had people could bag me like that, I would go out there and everything I feel and I feel my people feel and we need to get better with, I would be like I'm speaking now. I would speak this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, I didn't live most of my life, you know? I would speak
Yeah.
this just to get things better for my grandkids, you know,
Right.
their kids after that, you know, because the youth and our people that's supposed to be coming up to keep the chain going, I feel we very weak in that category because we got a lot of people selling us out. They don't want to even be involved with us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us running to the other side. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame them. I mean, that's what you want to do, and you feel you get better love and protection that way, then do it because we far apart, man. As far as being one as a nation, man, of our race. You know, we far apart, man. And I think we're about the only one that's far apart. Everybody else, every race fight. But you know what? If a motherfucker need help in them other races, they gonna help one another
Hmm.
out. Look at Mexican. They come up here and get a house. Got 3 families living that motherfucker. They doing good. Everybody work. They work around the clock. So the house don't be crowded all the time. They got the night shift, the day shift, the mid shift. You know what I'm saying? Then they taking up all the jobs because they want to do that. They do the roofing, the landscape, and now they building fucking buildings. I seen this Mexican crew build a building. They start building this
Big time.
motherfucker. They start building this motherfucker last year. That bitch already up. People living in it. High rise about 5 floors. You know what I'm saying? But all we want to do is say, man, fuck you, man. You ain't no good to me any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? That's all we want to do. That's all. You know? Or either now, if I get in your car, Knox, I ain't seeing you, and say I don't know you. You
Hmm.
ride me. First thing I say when I get in, hey, good morning, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? If you don't say nothing, I show my respect for your vehicle and you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I got
Hmm.
motherfuckers get in the car, don't say shit sometimes. And I'm like, I ain't did shit to him. I started to ask some motherfucker, yo, did I sleep with you last night? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't remember seeing you until just now. You know? Then if they was to say, what you mean? You get in my vehicle, you gotta say good morning or how you doing or some shit, you know what I'm saying? You know? I know you paid for a ride, but at the same time, you ain't never been taught better than this. You know? I talk like that, man. Like this joker trying to get over, right? Talking about you only can get three, you get a pickup, a stop, and a destination on the app. If
Hmm.
you had to make a stop in between your destination, you put that down there. I got this brother yesterday trying to put another one in, the fourth thing. He don't know when he did it. It was showing that it did, but once I swiped off to stop me, stop that, picking up his son from school, that stop to his house was gone. Only stop was on there with the last place he was gonna go to. So he said, yeah, man, I see that. It's taking you to, I ain't even want to argue and I ain't want to tell him. So
Right.
where he was going to the house to pick up the other son and drop off some food because he worked at a restaurant or something. So I took him to get his son. I took him to his drop off. I ain't say nothing about it because you know why? At the end of the day, you mark him. I put down, I don't want this ride no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
Because
a fact.
if you can't do like everybody else and say, hey man, if you stop me here, I'll pay you in your cash app or they got some cash they give you. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't do that. I wasn't gonna suggest it. You know, you the one need the motherfucking ride, not me.
Right. Right. And bro, phew, I just be praying for y'all, man. You, A Trap, and all you guys. I really deeply pray for you guys, cause y'all really put your life on the line. And even if you doing the delivery part of the Uber Eats or whatever, you
Yeah.
still putting your life on the line because you going in a certain neighborhood delivering food. You don't know what type of time or mindset these folks is on. You feel what I'm saying? It's
Or either
just
the neighbors. Or either the
or,
neighbors.
or even the neighbors. You know what I mean? Even the
Yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah.
So it's a whole big risk with that, man. And I
Yeah.
really truly pray for y'all guys. You know what I mean? And hopefully y'all get a unionized forefront to get it right,
Right.
man. I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
Pull
Yeah.
that chat up, Jungle Man, so I can see it. She's the lowest rate. Oh, the lowest I got Jungle, and the reason I got this low one, this girl was mad because I didn't help her with her bags at the airport. But see, I hurt my back. Ain't nobody gonna pay for my bills and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Cause you
make
don't
money if I
have
hurt
no
my back.
fucking health.
Right.
You not getting no health insurance
But
or medical insurance for that.
but guess what she gave me? The rating is a 5.0, like 5.0, right? That's the highest.
Right.
She gave me a 4.8. You might as well have gave me a motherfucking 0. You know what I'm saying? Because you gave me a 4.8. That's only 2 points off of 5.0. So what are you really saying? You know, I read you if
Just
you
just because you ain't help her out with that bag, she
yeah,
figured that was gonna fuck up your perfect record streak. That's what it was. She petty as fuck. But
yeah.
again,
All
your
right, this is
job is to drive
if
a
y'all can
person
see this,
point A to point B.
could you see that now?
Hold on, brother. Hold on. Let me get you right. Let me get you right.
Oh, there you go. Come up a little more. You had it one time. There you go. But what I was trying to show
Okay.
everybody is that's our ratings. I got 7,994 rides. My rating is 5.0, 2.2, 2.2 years. That's 2 years and 2 months, right?
Right.
So my thing, my thing to her is, baby, you ain't heard. You know what I tell people? Because you know a lot of people talking about, yeah, make sure you give me a rating. You know, give me that 5.0, right? I don't say none of that shit. I don't like this girl was talking about. Yeah, I had to rate this guy uh, a bad rating because you know how he act and stuff, and his car was nasty and stinking, right? I said, yeah, I
Hmm.
understand that, but you know what? With me, I don't care about none of that because you know what talks for me? That total of rides. That's how many rides they got paid for by me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
7,900 and something rides. They got paid good money from me picking up people. So as far as that rating shit I told this lady, I don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you can give me a
Yeah.
0. I wouldn't even care, you know?
I feel
Because
you.
they gonna ask you, they're emailing you and say, hey, what do you have a problem with some of these people? Cause you know, I'm saying, no, but the problem is I don't kiss nobody's ass, and I'm not doing all this extra shit they want you to do. You know. And then my next question to them is, how many rides I got? That should answer what I'm doing. All right. I just leave it alone. You know. That's real.
Yeah, that's real. Jungle Brother say A-Track got it down pat. He loiter around the bingo halls and retirement centers. Hey, but yeah, my one of my homeboys, he say he only do from the airport to people destination. That's all he do. Like if he get pinged in between shit, he don't pick up them shits. After he got go from the destination, he go right back to the airport and pick up and drop off like that.
Okay. Tell me something. What's wrong with that picture though? What's the
I,
main thing? What's the main thing out here that keeps you going?
the actual pings and
No,
contacts and all that stuff.
gas. Gas.
Oh, so he burning
Gas
more
is high.
than
So why would you? I get somebody from the airport, and there be a lot of people around the airport, so it ain't guaranteed when you come back you're gonna get a ride right off the bat. Because when I come through the airport to drop somebody off, you got from 100 and something to 100 and something cars around the airport waiting. See, for one, you may ride. I say some of these rides, if you want to get paid good, they're like 30 minutes to an hour away from the airport, right? So if I take somebody an hour away from the airport, ain't no way in hell I'm not making no money where they live at. Because once you get there, you're gonna get paid. There's gonna be somebody getting a
right,
ride. Because a lot of these places,
right.
you don't have that many drivers in these areas that you may take some of these people. So what happens is I may work out some rides, and then I may get a ride that takes me back almost downtown Atlanta, because the airport on the other side of downtown. I'm up this way from downtown. So I may get a ride back around that way, or either the east side up in Decatur and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That put me back where I need to be at. And then if I
Gotcha.
wanted to go back by the airport, I would do it. But I don't do the airport runs because in that whole day of 8 hours, you may only did 3 or 4 runs at the airport. That ain't making no money. That's why when these customers be telling me, yeah, the driver told me, yeah, I said, yeah, he must got private people that know his phone number. When they come back
Wow.
in town, they give him a call and say, hey, I'm at so and so door, whatever. Could you
Right.
get me? You know, that's how they making money. They ain't making money off this app because that shit is tricky because, like I said, once you get away from there, there was already 100 some people around there. You get back, shit, you in the back of the line. You know,
Mm,
unless you got livery service, the black cars, the trucks, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got that, they gonna get the high scale motherfucker. And a lot of times they don't get them because I had these 2 Indian doctors and
mm-hmm.
I took them way up in Alpharetta. And that's a nice little ride. And you're gonna run through that traffic. And that's another thing, that traffic. So I took them way
Right.
where they live at, and they gave me about a $30 tip. You know, they put it in,
Right.
in the app.
Right.
And um see, that's a high scale, that's a high class and scale run right there. See, they don't always get in them black trucks and stuff because they charge a lot of money to ride you. Only people
Yeah,
getting
the
there
big
is,
XLs, right?
yeah, only people getting there is probably not too many athletes because I had a football player in my car. It's just the people that got money, they don't give a fuck, they throwing it away. They just want to get away from the airport or they want to ride to go somewhere and they want to ride in that type of luxury, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
hey man, you gotta run. You gotta run the city. You gotta run the streets. And that sitting around shit ain't gonna work a lot either because you could be in the area you sitting around in, actually could be
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else. So what I do, I'll just ride slowly around the city, wherever I'm at. Like if I'm on my side of town, I may ride around here till I get a ride. And then if you're in a bonus area where you say like you get a ride and you getting $10 off the ride, but the bonus area had $2.50, $3.50, sometimes $5, and you get that added to that money you're gonna get. Now that's a good ride. But see, these people are slick these days. They're not in a hurry. They sit around and wait till the price go down before they order a ride.
Yeah, yeah. I did it. I'm guilty of that one time. I ain't gonna lie. I'm guilty of that because one day I was catching a Uber and they was trying to charge me like 20 something dollars. I was like, fuck that. I waited a few minutes, wait till
Yeah,
that bitch dropped to about a good 10. Then I was
right,
like, all right, cool. You know what I mean?
right.
But the
Hey,
greater said question, what is your set take home goal at what is your set take home goal a day as for getting paid?
I don't do a day because of my situation. I don't want to let everybody know my situation. So I don't do a day, D Great. But a day I can make a day 150 a day. You know what I'm saying? I could probably make more than that if I stay out a little longer or if I start a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? I when I first started doing it, I used to do that, man. But my goal, if that's what you're saying, is 800 a week. That's the goal. And then you have that on your app, your goal that you set, because it'll be a
Right.
running count. What you make gonna be over here and the goal gonna be here. And it's like a little line that's like a green. If it get closer to where you're going, it get green and shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's my goal is 800 a week. But if I don't get that, I don't care, man. But that's just something I put down.
Right.
My you
That's
know you know what my real goal is? To make sure my black ass get home every motherfucking day,
hey,
Monday through Friday.
amen.
You know,
Amen.
Tuesday to
Amen.
Friday. I cut Mondays out. Tuesday to Friday I work. No
Mm,
weekends, no nights. Cause nights, at nights you go through this shit. Motherfuckers drunk, throwing up in your shit or fall
yeah.
asleep. When you get to their
Yeah.
stop, you gotta wake this motherfucker up. And sometimes
Yeah.
it's hard to wake him up. The brother told me he had to get some cold water, one of his little water bottles, and pour it on him just to, get the motherfucker conscious again. You know what I'm saying? And
That's crazy.
Lyft and Uber pays for your car to get cleaned up. But who the fuck want to ride around that nasty shit to the next day? You got to clean that
Yeah.
shit up and then go to the place. But the shit still stinking, And I
Still
ain't clean,
reeking.
I ain't cleaning up nobody else vomit. It's bad
Yeah.
enough. It's bad enough,
You deal.
motherfuckers getting your shit and their pants hanging down, their asses smell like shit, and they leave shit smell in your car. You know what
Hey,
I'm
hey, I was getting ready to say that. I was getting ready to say bad enough. You already deal with the smell of the
saying?
motherfucker reeking out your shit with them not washing their ass. So
Yeah.
can you imagine these
Hey,
motherfuckers
bro,
drunk with this shit?
I ain't never seen. I mean, on the trains, you used to ride the trains and shit. You got
Right.
all different type of smells, as far as breath and all that. I ain't never had a motherfucker every time he opened his mouth. That motherfucker was like a cloud coming up to the front, man. That shit, nah, that shit was so bad. I was about to tell him, boy, hold, I'm on the phone, man. So he can shut
Oh
the fuck
shit,
up.
bro. Yo, man. God damn.
Hey,
And the crazy part is you keep minting shit in your car.
yeah,
So it's like, come on, I know you gotta be smelling that shit. If I
yeah.
smell it,
All they
I know you gotta smell it, bro.
all they
Unless
got
you
all they
immune
got
to
to
that
do is
motherfucker.
ask, Knox. I'll give it to them, man. All they gotta do is ask. Just say, hey, yo, bro, can I get one of them mints or one of them Jolly Ranchers? I be having Jolly Ranchers and mint. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If the little kids can see you got up there and be like, can I get one of them Jolly Ranchers? And the mother said, no, you don't need that. I said, you can have it if you want them to have it. She don't know, you don't need it. But some of them be like, yeah, give it to them so they can be quiet. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
Hold up.
Man.
This African customer got into the car, right? and they had a little kid. Little kid was like right here, man. That was the baddest little motherfucker I ever knew. They couldn't control him. He kicking the seat because he's trying to fight them. I was like, if I say something, I may have to whoop the father ass. But I was gonna tell you, I was gonna stop and turn around slowly and say, yo, listen. Your mother and father said, sit your butt down. Sit in that chair. I don't want to hear you no more until you get out. When you get out, you can make all the noise you want. But you in my car right now. Shut up. That's what I be wanting to do. But when they can't control them, that's when I put that bitch on turbo. So I can get them to fuck where they going. So they can get that shit out. And then get out the car. He didn't want to get out. They had to pull him out.
Get the fuck out of here.
If they didn't pull him out, I was gonna go back there and grab him up.
They fucking with the time.
Hey, nah, I'd have been like this. This is what your father should be doing right here. Grab you by your collar and lifting you up.
Straight up, dragging your ass smooth out that bitch. For real. I ain't mad at you. Oh man. Woo, the life and times, man. It's like you said, man, the struggle is real.
Yeah.
The struggle, that's why I named this show For the Strong, Not the Weak. You know what I mean? Because you gotta be really strong to endure this type of shit. You gotta really have the mindset. You really gotta be prayed up. Because like you said, first thing you thinking of is your safety. You just want to go home, or you know what I mean? Get up, do what you need to do, and make it home. That's your goal. You know what I mean?
That's why every morning, first thing I do is pray. First thing I do is pray before I do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because
you got to.
Hey man, I be letting God know, hey man, thank you for waking me. But I need you with me today. I don't say it like that, but I need you with me on this ride today.
Yeah. Send one of your angels, man. Yeah. Send one of your angels to put hands on me. For real. Look over me. For real. Yeah. You might be busy with something else, but you got a couple of workers up there who can look out for your boy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
oh man. Yo, so real quick before we get up out of here, man, your thoughts on last night game, man. Let them know how you feel about it. How you feel about when the next time we play. What is this? Wednesday we play Friday, Saturday?
Friday.
Friday.
Okay. Now before the game, you know, as some of y'all know, I was on the show with Maestro and Trey.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked me a couple of questions. But one main thing I told them was, if the Knicks jump out to 10 to 15 point lead, they will control the rest of the game. Indiana make a run, but that confidence of them being ahead always bring their game out more. You see, Brunson was a little more skippy last night. Like he was on, like he had one of these gummies I got up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But he felt like he was about 22 again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Josh Hart was energized. He played.
Yeah, he stepped up big time. Yeah, he stepped up big time.
Hartenstein.
Big time step up. Yeah.
12 offensive rebounds. Offense. I ain't talking about after they missed the defensive side. I'm talking about when your man was missing, you was getting key rebounds, pushing it back out, and y'all was scoring.
Yeah.
I never, even though we got beaten and fucking Mike Brain called it the Mother's Day Massacre and all that and shit, motherfuckers forgot that we go home. You know what I'm saying? We go home. We ain't losing home to them. You know what I'm saying? We're going back home. The same shit you laughing about and you did to us, we can do the same thing. And what happened? We beat them bitches by 30, right? And I get tired of TNT, Get Up Show, Uh, Stephen A.M. show. I forgot the name of that motherfucker. I get
First
tired
Take.
of these shows, right? First Take, yeah. I get tired of these fucking shows always killing the Knicks. Everybody killing Knicks like we stole something. All we trying to do is get irrelevant again like we was in the 90s. The only thing about it, bring it all the way home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the question was asked to me also last night. Do I think Trey don't think y'all can beat Boston? Right? We playing with house money. We can beat your mama if she get out there talking about she want to play some ball. You know what I'm saying? We are going to, because we beat Boston the last game of the season. People be like, oh, not the last game, around the last week of the season. People be like, oh man, that was the end of the season. Boston played all their players. Boston wanted to beat us that night. We dominated Porzingis. Josh Hart got 18 rebounds that game. He got 10 on Porzingis. He had Porzingis up under the basket. He boxed him out up under the basket. And he was getting all the thing come off the front rim. Because he had this motherfucker behind. He's 7 foot. We're not worried about Tatum or Jaylen Brown because they get lost in games sometimes. They may have a good game here and there, but other games, they get lost. So all we got to do is keep that. We're dogs.
Right.
We're going to do damage.
Right.
We're dudes. You know what I'm saying? And we want a championship. You know? Like Jalen Brunson said, hey man, this time of year, you know, this is NBA. You may lose a game and have a bad game, shit like that. But if you let that linger to the next game, then you ain't ready for the work. You know? He said you gotta let that shit go and be in a hurry to get back to the court. You know? And that's what they did. They had a closed door meeting after that massacre Sunday. I guess they aired everything out. Look how they playing. Even motherfuckers on the bench, Alex Burke, who's a vet. He should be doing this shit because he's a vet. He off the bench, giving other players rest now. Because he's scoring and playing no D.
McBride stepped up on the defensive end.
Ask Halliburton how you like me now. Remember Sunday? He talking about they can't cover me. Can't, you know, he doing motion, running down the court. Bitch, I ain't even see you last night. Did you play? Did you play last night? Halliburton, where you at, light skin? Where you at, light skin? I ain't see you.
Right.
You like a motherfucker. I should have seen you.
Right, exactly.
You know?
But man, I'm hoping and praying we close it out. We should handle the business in Indiana. You know what I mean? So we can get that nice little rest time. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's key. Let's close it out in Indiana, get that rest time, and get ready for this Boston series, man.
Right.
For real.
Right. Definitely that, man.
Far as the NFL schedules came out today, how we looking, man? How our Giants is looking? Tough schedule.
All I know is the first game of the season we got Minnesota, and then we go to Germany and play Carolina Panthers. That's all I know. I ain't even look at. You know what, Knox? I used to do all that shit that microwave do, stats, all that shit, schedule and all that. I used to do all that shit. But you know what? Until you show me that you want me to be a true fan, that means instead of just being a 50 Cent fan, just watch you, cheer for you, to be that other 50%, you gotta win, bitch. I mean, I'm not putting my all out and you ain't putting your all out. Like I tell these women out here, I got 100, you got your 100. If you ain't got your 100, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just straight up, man. You know, and so until they start showing me that they down for winning and they gonna win, we gonna make the playoff. My main thing is we need to start beating up on Dallas and Philly. Because I'm tired of beating up on the Commanders or Commodores or Deadskins or hogs or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I'm tired of beating up on them. We need to
Right.
stop beating up on Dallas because Dallas ain't shit. And we can beat them motherfuckers. We just always have some. I mean, they only beat us one game by a high score. That was the first game of the season. In the other game, we toe to toe with these motherfuckers. We always lose at the end. But I tell you what, if the great still got his ears on, I tell you what, have that money this year, motherfucker. Have that money this year. You know what I'm saying? For both games, have it. You know, I'm saving up just for them games. We play them Thanksgiving and we play them Christmas. Ain't that some shit?
Put your money where your mouth is. Word to biz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, we play these sorry bitches. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good, man.
Hey, it is, man. So listen, Knicks, let's go, Knicks.
Yeah.
Yankees, we playing real good.
Hey, man.
Hopefully we keep this momentum up. You know what I mean?
I look at it like this. You know, trade deadline ain't even here yet. That ain't after the All-Star game, right?
Right.
Whoever on the Yankees ain't producing at that time, they ain't gonna be there. We gonna pick up some motherfuckers off the trade deadline. You know what I'm saying? But right now, if two of our hitters start hitting constantly, they starting to hit now. If they hit constantly, like the second baseman Torres and Stanton. If they start hitting on the regular, Judge is informed now. He back to form now. You know, and see, this is what I like about the Major League Baseball. They know the Empire squeezing Judge with that low call. This man's 6'8". How the fuck a strike by his knees is a strike? There ain't no strike. He got a different strike zone than everybody else. But he's 6'8", man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So they was fucking him up with that. So they must have talked to the Empires because he haven't been getting that shit lately. He been knocking that motherfucker out the park. You know, so between him and Soto, Verdugo, you know what I'm saying? And Stan get together, Torres. Man, we got some motherfuckers. We got a good lineup, bro. It's just that I mean, we in first. We tied for first with motherfucking Birds out of Baltimore. But I look at us, man. Once Cole come back, Cole is almost back, man. You know, we've been playing without our starting pitcher, our number one pitcher. He'll be back. But once he come back, man, shit. I'm gonna tell you, this is how it's gonna go right now. The Knicks gonna win a championship. Yankees gonna be up next. Giants gonna go to Super Bowl. The Rangers should go to the Stanley Cup. I forgot to put them in with the Knicks because they both in the playoff right now. They both got 2 leads. Right. So I'm looking for a clean sweep, bro. I'm looking to be popping champagne in 4 different sports. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Empire State of Mind for real. Empire State of Mind for real.
Yeah. That's a real deal, like Holyfield. But next Tuesday we'll be back on, and I'm gonna have a story next Tuesday.
Yes. So make sure y'all lock in. You know what I mean? Tune in, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Please subscribe. We trying to get these algorithms up. We trying to expand our horizons and take this thing to another plateau. Chief Rocker will be back Monday morning. Recap Entertainment Show. Yeah. We back with the Jersey Connect show on Tuesday. Myself and Chiz Roundtree Theory of the Culture back on Wednesday. You know what I mean? And in between, all built for this network, we got myself and DJ Mugadeen will be testing this thing out on the 1s and 2s. You know what I mean? So we got a lot coming up. We got plenty more show ideas coming up. Everything is hey man, is timing and steps, but we gonna get there, man. We gonna get there.
Right. Oh, definitely. Like I said, I'm still a
Yeah,
virgin at this shit here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
yeah,
once I get my virginity taken care, get everything right, then I'll be a master at it too. You know.
right, right. But in between time, man, we gonna hold hands. We gonna no diddy. We gonna help each other out. We gonna
Right.
now take this thing to the next plateau, man. And that's what we here to do, man. Poetic Sins is on right now on House Wednesdays on
Oh,
that
okay.
Mixcloud
Right.
homestyle music. So make sure y'all go and support our sister. You know what I mean? The Queen Poetic Sins. And listen, Chief, man, even though we came on late, it
Yeah.
was a productive one. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, definitely, man. I mean, shit. Anytime we come on, man, we gotta make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Word, word.
You know,
So
so
make sure
hey man,
everybody,
big up to A-Trap. He in the chat room, man. You know, A-Trap
yeah,
been trying to get us to do this for the longest, and I was like,
bro,
man, shit,
wow.
fuck that. I'm good in Spreaker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And shit.
yeah.
Until Spreaker started fucking us and shit. And I seen Knox start doing it. I was like, shit, man, no, I ain't gonna be the monkey in the wrench.
Word, word. So shout out to H-Rap Brian, man. H-Rap Brian. Definitely check him out. All his shows he got going on with BS3 himself. And you know what I mean? And others, you know what I mean? Follow, make sure you follow everybody in the chat room, follow each other's social media, follow each other's stream algorithms. And man, it's been real, Rocker. We
Yeah,
books, baby. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Who that came in there? Oh, that's some T-Man? Yeah, T-Man on Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
T Man on Twitch. What's up,
yeah.
T Man?
What up,
Yeah, I see
T-Man?
it. Yeah, so we
Yeah,
on the Twitch side. Please follow us on that Twitch side as well. You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
we just gonna grow, man. We gonna continue to grow this thing and get it to the plateau where we need, man.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Hey,
and
also, is Mook still in there? How you like the hat, Mook?
Jay,
Every show,
baby.
I'm gonna bring a different one out now.
And Jay, baby. I got
Yeah,
you know
New
me.
Jerusalem.
I gotta start bringing my shit to work now.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
yeah. When we do the Jersey Connect show, we gotta let them know. You know,
Yeah.
New Jerusalem's in the house. You know what
Yes,
I'm
sir. Yes, sir.
saying?
Again, shout out to Poetic Sins. If you see
Right.
the background and logos, that was created by Poetic Sins. You know what I mean? Check is in the mail, Poe. I
Yeah,
got you.
we got you, baby. Don't worry
We
about it.
got you. You
That's
know
real.
what I mean?
But
So, hey, Rocker, man. I love
yeah,
you, my brother. We about to get up out of here.
yes, sir.
Hey, Jersey Connect show built for this radio. We gone, man.
We gone. Yeah.